As we continue our journey in the discipline of simplicity, I want to share how God has been forming the simple life in me recently. My wife and I have practiced simplicity regularly in the past when it comes to our possessions. That's meant cutting out the excess stuff that we own, whether it's clothes or shoes or kitchen items or disc golf discs, so that we can learn to live with less and enjoy more of the things that really matter. But recently, God has called me to practice simplicity in a way that goes beyond my possessions. And that is simplifying the content I consume on a regular basis. In fact, I can't think of anything in our world today that operates with more complexity than our information systems. We live in a knowledge-driven society in which access to content has never been easier or more prolific. I mean, we have a world of information right at our fingertips. There are more books, podcasts, YouTube videos, documentaries, websites, and TV shows available than you could ever explore in an entire lifetime. Now, at one level, there are incredible benefits of this content-saturated age we live in. However, I have found that it greatly increases the complexity of my life and feeds my anxiety that I will never know enough or be competent enough. My hunger for content, in other words, is never satiated. I always want more. I want to be the kind of person who knows as much as possible about as many different things as possible, from sports to music to scripture to leadership to the hobbies I'm interested in. And the abundance of content available means my heart is rarely satisfied. And living simply is a habit that trains us to use, need, want, and crave less in our lives. And God has revealed to me the need to simplify the way that I consume content. Now, that doesn't mean decreasing the diversity of opinion I'm exposed to, but cutting out the excess so that I can get more out of fewer outlets. For me, that has meant saying things like this: these are the 3 podcasts that I want to make sure I never miss an episode of. Or these are the topics that I want to read about in this particular season. Or this is the one TV subscription that I really need to keep. Or these are my 2 sources of news I consult every week. Or this is the one hobby that I want to learn the most about. And I've found that as I develop a simpler approach to the content I consume, I'm both more content and quicker to act upon the less information that I consume. So I'd encourage you, wherever you are and whatever your life looks like right now, to ask yourself this question: what do my current habits look like when it comes to content? How might those already be forming me? And are there ways I can learn to live more simply in this area of life? As 20th century author and thinker G.K. Chesterton mused, there are 2 ways to get enough. One is to continue to accumulate more and more, and the other is to desire less. And all simplicity is an act of resistance against our constant desire for more and more. And in an information age, content is an important area where Jesus wants to form this simple life in us.